want to know the French Bulldog Dilemma's hidden truth? Or the answers? You want to know both? Okay, but can you handle the truth? What if I told you that you might not like what you're about to hear? Just like in the Matrix movie, there's no going back after you take the red pill. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And trust me, most people would rather not know the truth about themselves. And hey, if what you're about to hear shakes you up a little too much, don't worry, that's exactly why we feature some of the world's top coaches on this channel. They might just have the remedy you need. Now, the French Bulldog Dilemma can reveal the hidden truth about anyone. It can even reveal the hidden truth about you. But in this video, I'm gonna reveal the hidden truth about the French Bulldog Dilemma itself. And then I'm gonna reveal what the different answers actually mean that people give to the French Bulldog Dilemma. So out of the 3 videos that belong to this series so far, this video is probably the worst or the most fun. I can't decide. So if you can manage to make it through this entire video to the end, let me know your verdict. But this video also contains spoilers! So, if you haven't watched the original French Bulldog Dilemma video yet, and you don't want to spoil it for yourself, you want to watch that French Bulldog Dilemma video before you continue here. Trust me, I'll still be here after you watch the French Bulldog Dilemma video. So, if you want to do yourself a big favor, pause this video now and come back in 2 minutes after you had the fun of watching that French Bulldog Dilemma video without spoilers. Cool? Alright, this is your final chance to back out. Once you hear this, there's no unhearing it. I'm gonna start with spoilers here in 3, 2, 1. Good news! After having watched the French Bulldog Dilemma video and giving your answer to the French Bulldog Dilemma, you're about to join an exclusive club of people who know the secret! Most people will never know this, but you're about to be in on something special. So, you can already pat yourself on the back. Well done for being brave enough to give your answer to the French Bulldog Dilemma. Alright, you've experienced firsthand what it's like when you subject someone to that dilemma. And before I tell you what the different answers to the French Bulldog Dilemma actually mean, an interesting question to ask is, why? Why did I create this French Bulldog Dilemma in the first place? And why does it work better than anything else for this purpose? The simple answer is, lies! When you want to know the truth about someone and you just ask them a straightforward question, you'll almost never get an honest answer. People lie for different reasons. And sometimes people lie because they don't even know the answer. So they'll come up with something that sounds like a good answer, but in reality they just feed you a pack of lies and hope that you'll buy it. And most of the time it doesn't really matter when people lie to each other. I mean, if you ask me, did you take the cookie out of the cookie jar? And I say, no, it was the dog. We can both just blame the dog and live happily ever after. But what if you consider someone for a personal relationship or a business relationship or an employment opportunity? And what if you want to check how does this person stack up in regards to the most critical life skill? Hold on. What is the most important life skill? Before I give you the answer, ask yourself this. Why do some people never grow no matter how much they learn? Why do some people stay stuck even when they have all the resources in the world? We could have a 3-hour-long video just on this topic, but maybe you can guess it if I give you a few hints. What is the one skill without which no real self-improvement can happen? What is the one skill without which a person will be stuck in their current limitations forever, no matter how intelligent, talented, or resourceful they might be? What is the one skill without which a person will never reach their full potential, no matter how many books they read or how much effort they put in? What is the one skill without which a person will make the same mistakes over and over, wasting years or even decades, trapped in the same cycle? What is one skill without which a person cannot truly learn because they will always filter new information through the lens of what they already believe instead of what is actually true? What is the one skill without which a person will never be able to make the best decisions in life because their ego will always override their logic? What is the one skill without which a person will destroy relationships, be it personal, professional, or romantic, because they will always prioritize being right over growing, adapting, or truly connecting? What is the one skill without which a person will never become a great leader because they refuse to see when they are leading people in the wrong direction? What is the one skill without which a person will never find true freedom because they will always be imprisoned by their own false assumptions, limiting beliefs, and unchallenged biases? What is the one skill that is the basis for every other important skill, be it emotional intelligence, critical thinking, problem solving, adaptability, decision making, or even creativity? What is the one skill, the lack of which is the root cause of most human conflict and suffering? What is the one skill that is the ultimate superpower in relationships? The most critical life skill anyone could ever have consists of 3 parts. Number 1, the ability to look at what seems to be weird or foreign to us with an open mind and the willingness to seriously consider alternative points of view. Number 2, the ability to recognize when we're wrong. No matter how long we've been wrong, no matter how uncomfortable or painful it is to learn that we're wrong, no matter how many people around us cheer us on to keep doing what we've learned to be wrong. And number 3, the ability to adjust, to change direction, to change our mind, to evolve and improve, and do that without fuss or drama if the overwhelming evidence has shown us a better way. I hope you agree that based on all the evidence, this is the most important life skill any person could have. I call it adaptive intelligence. You can call it fundamental thinking. Call it whatever you want. You know, people like to talk about emotional intelligence. But what happens when a person with a supposedly great level of emotional intelligence refuses to recognize when they're wrong? What if they understand emotions but can't adjust to reality? What if they can read people but reject hard evidence when it challenges their beliefs? What if they can regulate emotions well, but only to maintain a comfortable illusion instead of facing the truth? Fake emotional intelligence is everywhere. So many people seem emotionally intelligent on the surface. They can talk well about emotions, but they never update their beliefs. They avoid conflict, but only because they fear being wrong. They show empathy, but only for people who validate their worldview. Without the ability to challenge one's own assumptions, accept hard truths, and change when the reality demands it, without that, emotional intelligence is just a sophisticated way to rationalize staying the same. Without adaptive intelligence, all the emotional intelligence in the world is just a meaningless, empty shell. Adaptive intelligence is the missing link in emotional intelligence. Adaptive intelligence is the foundation that makes emotional intelligence real, practical, and effective. Adaptive intelligence is the core of true growth. I created the French Bulldog Dilemma to be used as a quick and easy tool to gauge the adaptive intelligence of a person. It's a quick and easy tool to bypass all the lies and reveal the secret hidden truth about anyone. Of course, like any other tool, this tool, the French Bulldog Dilemma, isn't perfect. But to my knowledge, it does the job better than anything else. Again, I could turn this into a 3-hour video talking about all the reasons why the French Bulldog Dilemma does the job better than anything else. But I hope that after you've experienced the French Bulldog Dilemma on yourself, I hope you agree that at least the French Bulldog Dilemma does a decent job at bypassing all the lies that we like to tell ourselves. Oh, and if someone really hates the French Bulldog Dilemma, or if someone thinks that it's just stupid, well, that's a sign that the French Bulldog Dilemma is working extremely well. It is supposed to get an emotional reaction. That's what it's designed to do. So, on the face of it, the French Bulldog Dilemma is just an innocent-looking thought experiment. But in reality, the French Bulldog Dilemma can reveal the secret, hidden truth about anyone. It can tell you the adaptive intelligence level of a person in 3 minutes or less. Now, instead of me telling you what all the different answers to the French Bulldog Dilemma actually mean, how about we do something even better? Let's do a little experiment. Are you ready? Let's do this. In the comments here on YouTube, you post the different types of answers that you get from people to the French Bulldog Dilemma. And then, alongside each type of answer, you explain in the comments what you think those answers mean in regards to adaptive intelligence. I will then periodically go through all the new comments here on YouTube, and those comments that deserve it will get a heart from me. That way, you can periodically revisit the comments and find the best explanations to answers that you get from people to the French Bulldog Dilemma. Oh, and to make sure that I don't accidentally miss a great comment, if you see a comment that blows your mind, give it a like! Let's see who truly understands the hidden truth behind this dilemma!